Hello everybody, welcome back to another Crew Scott English Lessons video. Today we will talk about the experience of an interview at a Thai school. So what happens during an interview? I'm going to share my experiences, the observations, and generally what to expect. So the interview process begins an email which says you've been invited and some date will be given. You would also get a topic for a demo lesson. So let's first break the interview down to three parts. The first part would be when you go to the school. They will give you a form where you fill up all your details and then ask you to take an English language test. Yes, they have some kind of a test which tests your grammar and other things. It's a generic English language test, so each school has its own format. So you're expected to take that. After that, you'll have to do the demo class. And in the demo class, you will be expected to teach students on a given topic. So the demo class is critical because it'll give them an impression, favorable or not, about your teaching skills. So you have to take it seriously. There are a few things to keep in mind. First thing is make lesson plan copies. So that's very important. Have copies of your lesson plan. I would suggest carry at least 10. You may not need to use 10, but at least carry 10 because you may have to give one copy each to the panelists. All right, so people who are sitting, it's a very good thing to do. They expect it. And if you do it, it shows that you're organized. Okay, so the demo class itself can be about whatever topic they have given you in the email or spoken to you about. So what you need to do is make sure that your lesson has a few visual inputs. So whatever the lesson might be, make sure you use some kind of visual inputs and it's not all talk, right? There's a very good reason why you should do that, because there is no bridging language between you and the students, meaning they all speak Thai and you speak probably zero Thai. And even if you are fluent in Thai, you're not expected to speak in Thai in an English class. The reason they're hiring a foreign teacher is to give the students an authentic English language experience to learn from. So if they had to just teach grammar and a few other things about the language itself, they have plenty of Thai teachers who can do it. The reason they are hiring foreign teachers is to give that authentic experience. And that's the reason why they emphasize on native level speaking teachers. So whether you're from a native speaking country or not, your level of English should be at the native level. You can't be struggling, all right? So visual inputs can be flashcards. It can be electronic pictures. These days, a lot of schools have projectors and screens, so you could carry a laptop or use flashcards if that's not available. Improvise. Always have at least one or two games in your lesson plan. Short games, but make sure it has some activity. Also has some movement involved in that game. So there are a lot of things you can innovate on. Try to have a fun game. If possible, have one at the beginning and one at the end. And make sure you keep your lesson simple and encourage participation. I will not go into teaching techniques because that will make this video too long. But you can check out my other videos. You can see how you can teach in a demo class, or you could generally Google it. So what you need to do is have a game or two, have flashcards, pictures. Your lesson plan should be well structured, and you should be able to improvise should things change. Not everything goes according to plan, so sometimes you should be able to either extend the lesson or make it shorter. So that's something as a teacher you should know. If you don't, you could still think about it, do your research, be ready, right? So after the demo class, what happens? Usually there is another round of interview, or You'll probably sit with the panel and they will tell you what they liked or didn't like about your lesson plan. In my experience, they don't talk so much about the lesson itself. They'll probably tell you a few good things and then also ask you a lot of questions about your background, your experience, and so on. So it's kind of an interview session. So these are the three critical steps in a full interview. It's not necessary that you will have all the three steps in every school. I know that there are some schools that just would say, okay, here is a form, just fill it up. When can you join us? So it all depends. So each school has its own ways, but you should be prepared. This is how a normal interview is done. Okay, let's summarize the three steps in an interview. The first part is to go to the school, fill up the forms, maybe take a English language test. Second part is a demo, and the third part is the interview itself. Overall, you'll be expected to spend about 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours. But if you get lucky, sometimes they just want to hire a teacher urgently and they may not go through the entire thing. They might just like spend a few minutes or half an hour talking to you and give you an offer or reject, whatever. So that's what you can expect in an interview. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos on how to make a CV Thai style, a resume Thai style, and other teaching related videos. There are a number of videos that I've made, also playlists. So check it out on my channel. Follow me on Instagram. All the links are in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.